Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered. When last we left Dar-Lei, Spellsword of Cyrodiil and hero of Kvatch. He further investigated the Mythic Dawn with the help of Boris. They ventured into the sewers and met with the sponsor, and after some, let's say, aggressive negotiations, obtained the third and fourth volumes of commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Through his own studies, Dar-Lei has come to the conclusion that he should go
Fine greetings to you.
To Green Emperor Way around 12 noon. However, he wants confirmation from Tarmina before he acts on that suspicion. And thus, as we await her conclusions, yet more adventures await for him. Welcome back.
A pleasure to see you.
All right, please shut up now. So, we've given Tarmina some time. And I'm curious to hear what she has to say. So let's see if she has come to any new conclusions about the book. Now, I must apologize. I must make an apology, which I probably should have done in earlier videos, but I must make an apology because I know that we've had some inconsistent audio quality lately. I've been trying out in different audio settings, and I know in some of the other videos you might have heard my AC in the background.
Hail and welcome.
Just remembered, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
For which I do apologize. Give me 1 second, actually.
Please.
Making a mid-recording adjustment that's still very loud. There we go, that's a little bit better. Okay.
Please be brief.
In fact, I do apologize if something that I just said was a bit loud, but anyway, yeah, so I'm trying out some different audio settings.
What do you need?
Well, you recall my hypothesis?
Where the heck does
I'm
Tarmina like
excited
to
by
hang
this
out?
news, of course, but
I think she's
think of the
usually in
ramifications.
the,
Must be the Argonian.
what you call it.
Spellmaking. Your work never ceases to amaze me.
Here we go, Mystic Archive. She's probably in here, right? So yeah, I do have to apologize, as I've been trying different things out with my new microphone. Been trying to find the right audio settings. And through a combination of busyness, but also just laziness born from my own ADHD. I do some testing prior to recording to see how things sound, but obviously not enough. So I do apologize for that. Anyway, Tarmina.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Have you figured anything else out about the Mythic Dawn?
I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them.
Okay, that's good.
Mainkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating.
No kidding.
But more to the point, it appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like. I may think of something else.
I came to much the same conclusion, Tarmina.
The first words of each paragraph are the key. I'm sure of it. Well, I shouldn't keep you. Goodbye.
I came to much the same conclusion. And we'll see. We'll come back to her again in a day. Even though we are confident in our answer, we still want to hear her feedback. So, what are we going to do in the meantime? Is there anything quest-wise that we can do as we wait for word from her? We could do the arena and become Grand Champion, but I want to wait a little bit. I don't want to rush it too much. I don't want to rush it too fast. What I'm thinking... You know, let's see here. Are there any Ayleid ruins that we could take out that are not really? Nothing that's relatively nearby. Maybe we go out adventuring a little bit. Just for the sake of doing a little bit of dungeon delving, you know? And then we'll come back and do arena stuff, perhaps. I think that's a good plan, actually. I like that idea quite a bit. There are some miscellaneous dungeons kind of dotting the landscape around the Imperial capital, so we might check that out a little bit. I think that's a pretty good idea. Pretty good. Oh yeah, I did claim a level in between episodes, as well as sell some things off. Like a few more magicka potions and health potions. So, you know, keeping busy. But yeah, I do hope that overall audio quality, I think the one thing that I am happy about is, that oh God. All right, well, while we wait for this, since immersion is broken, I'll continue breaking immersion. My voice is no longer cutting out, which is good. At least that I have solved that problem, and I feel pretty happy about that. Feel pretty pleased with myself for that bit of progress. I don't use any audio editing software, which may be kind of a stupid idea, but, oh. You know, that's a part of the Imperial City that we haven't checked out yet. I think we should do that. Let's go check out that part of the Imperial City. We haven't done so. Let's go see what it's about. But anyway, the one, because I don't use audio editing software, so I mess around with settings in OBS to try to achieve something similar. Ah, shit. Perfect. So I mess around in OBS a lot to try and achieve the effects that I want. The most that I do when I'm editing is all I really do when I'm editing is, you know, mess around with volume as necessary. Yeah, I think the main issue that I've had with the last few recordings is, well, with recent recordings that I've done, everything's kind of on a different schedule right now, but I'm getting sidetracked. As you guys probably heard the AC pretty loud, pretty much in the background almost the whole time, which is not great. Have we been to that fort yet? I don't think we have. We should check it out. But yeah, so I do apologize for that. I'm trying I guess for now I just have to record with the AC off, but I do run very warm and I'm in a second floor apartment, so things get warm in here very fast. So I need to figure out a solution. I need to figure out some kind of solution here. But anyway, loaded float. Very interesting. Let's check it out. Interesting. Hello there.
Well met. Welcome to the Bloated Float. She's the finest inn on the water in all Cyrodiil.
I see. Can I invest in your shop?
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
Thank you. Any rumors?
Anvil is all in an uproar.
Yeah. We don't really need a bet at this moment, but this is a pretty cool inn.
You won't find better prices.
He sells
farewell.
Nothing. A fine inn, and yet you sell nothing, you weirdo. Alright, well, we don't really need a bet at the moment, but maybe we'll come and rest here for the night once after some explorations around the Imperial City. I think that could be a good idea. Rest somewhere other than the Mages Guild for once.
What is it, citizen?
Absolutely nothing. All right, let's check out this fort over here. Let's put on our armor. There we go. All right. Fort Homestead. Let us see what awaits within. I legitimately have no idea what could be in here. Could be bandits, could be goblins, who knows? It'll be a fun little discovery.
Hello? Who's there?
Sounds like, oh. There we go. Easy peasy. Ebony bow. Ooh, that is worth a pretty penny. Bandit Bowman. Nothing really worthwhile on him. Alright, so bandits occupy this one. We've learned that much. Fantastic. Love taking out some bandits. Let's do it. Unlike some of my other characters, I don't think Dar-Lei has anything against bandits. He just recognizes that taking them out is a good payday for himself, so... I think Dar-Lei is law-abiding for mostly practical reasons. Not out of any kind of like honor-bound respect for the law, more just like, you know, obeying the law is going to keep him out of trouble, so he obeys the law, right? I think that's pretty much all the law is to him.
Problem solved. Next question.
Is that...
To arms.
Oh, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
You're pathetic.
Where are you?
Die. Crash.
There we go. Daedric Cuirass is pretty darn heavy. I don't think it's really worth it. There we go. Let's take a magical potion. And we'll repair up a bit. Nice. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh my god. Startled the hell out of me. Oh, let's put on our torch. There we go. Actually go into first person. Let's blast him.
Better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
Nice. Ooh, Daedric, or Ebony Longsword. Sell those. I do like the look of the Ebony Longswords. I like that it actually... Oh, arming sword. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to be pedantic. I do like that it has the cross guard here, or the quillins. I do quite enjoy that. This might be my replacement for Cuts with Storms, actually. This will probably be Cuts with Storms Mark II. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. That's pretty cool. Besides, the other one's about to run out of charge anyway. All's quiet in here. Lots of repair hammers. I like that. Wonder what that used to be a statue of. All right. Not sure what I just stepped on there. All right, nothing super interesting here. What am I stepping on? Jesus. Why the hist? What am I stepping on? What is this one stepping on? Or is this one more of a Khajiit thing? I feel like it's more of a Khajiit thing. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Do Argonians like to use the royal we? There is some... I'm not sure. I feel like Argonians like to use the royal we, but I could be wrong. Fort Homestead Passages. Forgive me if you could hear my chair in the background. I was adjusting my seating position.
Who's there?
Where are you? What are you doing?
Whoa, oh, yeah! Oh,
Oh, he ran into a trap. That's awesome. Play more of the glacier. We might sell it. We just might sell it. And we're over encumbered. Never mind. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, nothing of interest over there. Okay, oh shit, that's a trap. Is there a similar trap here? No. Oh, there goes my torch. Let's go up a new one. There we go.
Let's get this over.
Oh, thank you, Reflection. Helpful as always. Let's see if we can't do a little repairs here. There we go. Okay, that's a trap. No trap there. Let's try going this way. Ooh, chest. With gold. Always like having some gold. Okay. It's kind of mean. Alright, well, let's just jump down. Where are you?
Why won't you die?
Dead. Alright. I mean, I don't know. Is it worth it? Not really, I don't think. Goodbye. Alright, we got some more over there.
Hello? Who's there?
Ha! That went great. There we go. Easy enough. Let's actually not take the Cuirass. Ah, we're over encumbered. Let's not take the Greaves then. Either. Longsword of the Inferno. Wow, it does a lot of damage. But I don't feel like it goes with the glass armor too well. It's all about the fashion, you know? The ebony sword, I think, goes better with the, well, look at that, we made that jump, nice. I think the ebony sword goes better with the glass armor, if even just marginally. Also, I like that it has the quillins, so it's a bit more, it's pretty practical. Swords without any kind of hand protection scare the hell out of me. The most common injury in a sword fight is mostly to the hands. Mostly hands. That's usually where you're most likely to get hit when you're doing a sword fight. So when a sword doesn't have any kind of hand protection at all, it worries me quite a bit. All right. Well, that'll do it for this little dungeon. Let's get out of here. We'll have to remember to enchant up this sword. All right, there's a trap there. Don't walk through it. Back to the main fort. Took a sip of water. I really do like the look of the glass stuff in the remaster. It's just a shame that it's not equivalent. It's not like equivalent to oh shit. It's just a shame that it's not equivalent to ebony equipment in terms of effectiveness. The weapons, that is. I understand the armor having less of a rating because it, you know, glass is light armor, so naturally it wouldn't have as high an armor rating. It makes sense. But I've seen, you know, it's kind of odd that the weapons don't have the glass weapons don't have an equivalent rating to ebony. So I think that's like the light armor tree equivalent of ebony. So I don't know, just a little strange. All right, what time is it? What time is it? Oh, there are enemies nearby, apparently. Sorry, saw a bug. What enemies are nearby, I ask you? What wants to kill Dar-Lei? Don't know. Have we been to Horn Cave? We have, evidently. Well, it's still very early in the day, obviously. It's very bright out. Okay, 3:09 p.m. Not nearly late enough for us to go rest. Fatback Cave? You haven't been there. Let's explore that. Hell yeah. All right, let's cast a little bit of water walking. Oh, crab. Goodbye, crab. Ooh, it looks like goblins. Goblin shamans, no less. Easy peasy. All right. That takes care of them. Let's check out Fatback Cave. Yeah, unfortunately we're getting to the point where most of the goblins we encounter are going to be shamans, or warlords, or war chiefs, or whatever they're called. It's super annoying. Ow. How dare you. It's another rat. There. It's another rat. Oh. There we go. There we go. Got a little rough there for a second, but we managed it. Okay, what do they got? Nothing super helpful. How about you? Not really. All right, let's do a quick heal here. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just drink a potion, because I made a couple extra healing potions. We also have these ones that we've been picking up. Now we should probably put a torch on, huh? Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Oh, I almost said there was nothing this way, but I was wrong. Oh, it's just another part of the cave. Okay, sure. What's that over there? It's probably just a rock. Oh no, a rat has spotted me. There. There we go. What was he wielding even? Is that like an ebony mace or something? It obviously had a fire enchantment on it. The fuck? Where did that come from? Hello there. Oh wow, he soul trapped me. Holy shit. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick repair here. There we go. Magical potion. Easy. Okay. Ooh, got a little chest here. What do we got? Silver nugget is always a good thing to find. It's money. Cheap wine. Wow, look at all the dead rats. Holy crap. Block smasher. There we go. Okay. Oh, another chest. Another lock smasher. Excellent. All right, let's check out what's going on down here. Ooh, more caves. The Great Chamber. All right. See what we get. Okay. I guess it's locked. There we go. Nothing super good. Burning rat. It sounds like something set off a trap. There we go. Yeah. Trap right there. This is why you always look before you step. Oh, they're up there. Well. Look before you step. We're probably gonna come from this way, right? I'd imagine. Yeah, totally. Nice. All right. Wonder where that leads, but we'll worry about it in a second. Do it again, I dare ya. Thank you for that. Oh my god. Alright. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Root doo doo. There we go. I didn't realize there was another one behind me. Yeah. There we go. A little bit of situational awareness there would have helped me. Okay. Oh man, I thought I was close enough. How embarrassing. There we go. Nice. Okay. I'm thinking for this sword, maybe we'll do something a little simpler. Maybe we'll just do weakness to magicka 100%. Because doing the weakness to magicka plus the damage effect drains pretty quick. Oh. Oh shit. Excellent. There we go. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Deep basins. Not sure if we've been in there yet, but we will find out.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Hard lock. Falls for the lock smasher. All right. There we go. Corn sack of grain. No, nothing really useful on that. It's kind of nice that we could be a bit more choosy about the ingredients we could pick up now. Somehow that trap didn't hit us. All right. We got a shaman over there. There we go. Ooh, wow. Wow, what a... We got a whole series of traps here. That's kind of impressive. That's some planning. Oh, this sucks a butt. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize there was one up there too. Fuck. I was hoping to lead him into one of them, but instead I got hit too. Well, ain't those the brakes? Ain't those the brakes? I said thous. Ain't those the brakes? Nah. I do eventually. I need to still learn how to cast Cure Disease. So I'm not gonna take that. Oh, let's see if we need to do any repairs. It's been a minute. There we go. Nice. It's got all tingled up. Ooh, that looks like the boss chest. Ah. All right then. 621 gold, nothing to sneeze at. I like it. Very nice. Chest in the floor, floor chest. I love floor chests. Drink a magical potion. Why the hell not? Oh god. Ooh, it's a good thing I got distracted by mushrooms. Right, well, I think that about covers it. Ooh, yeah, more torches. It's kind of good to have. What's over here? Oh, right, it's a blocked passageway. Okay, well, let's go ahead and click on a quest. Any quest, doesn't really matter, as long as it takes us outside of here. All right, and we'll just follow our guidance out of here. There we go. Nice. All right, yeah, there we go, cool. Okay. You know what, what the fuck? Oh, it goes down there. All right, I'm gonna do a bit of a cut here so that you don't have to watch me navigate my way out of here, and I'll see you once we're out of the cave system. All right, we have made it out of the cave system here. While I was in there, I picked up more mushrooms and made more restore health potions, and wouldn't you know it, I got over encumbered. So, you know. All right, let's go ahead and head over to the Bloated float. We'll rest there for the night. For a change of pace. It'll be nice to sleep somewhere where we don't have to share space with our fellow mages, as much as we love the Arcane University. Dar-Lei needs some alone time, you know? Not like that, you perverts. Or you know what? Maybe it is like that. Who knows? Anyway, fuck. All right. Oh, good God. All right. Bloated float. Let's rest up here. Oh, I should probably recast my relieve burden spell. Greetings, Ormil.
Well met. Welcome to the Bloated float. She's the finest inn on the water in all Cyrodiil.
It might very well be the only inn on the water in all of Cyrodiil. I would like to rent it. Well, do you
A
actually...
little food and drink will do you some good.
Okay, so I can sell him some things. Have this. Not sure what you're gonna do with it, but you know, you can have it.
A fine transaction.
I know, I'm really good at this, huh? Let's sell off. Didn't we get a holding onto this lion pelt for something. For things. You don't need to know. It'll probably be useful for a date or quest later on. That's the entire reason. Let's get rid of the strong potions here.
You need to make a better op. You've made a good... You drive. That's a fair deal.
There we go. Get rid of the poisons. Nice. All right, cool. Well,
A pleasure to serve you.
thank you. I would like to rent a bed here.
There's a room, all right, and a fine room it is. Yours for the night for only 10 gold.
Oh, that's a pretty good price. Yeah, I'll take it.
A wise choice indeed. You've never had a night's rest like this, I assure you. The room is down below deck. It's the door on the left.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Ooh, Mercantile increased to 98. Wow. Very cool. Well, let's see about changing into something a bit more casual for a bit. There we go. Down the stairs on the left. Hello there.
Move out of my way.
Oh. What can you tell me about the city?
We rarely get real trouble here. The Watch puts a stop to rough stuff damn quick. I'm mostly ornamental at the Bloated float. Makes folks happy.
I see. Any rumors?
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
I have literally seen them myself.
Be seeing you.
And shut down several of them. So yes, I do actually. That's the storage room. Ah, this must be our room. Very nice. Folded cloth. All right, well, let's have a rest. Full 8 hours sleep. I've awakened to find that the Bloated float has somehow put to sea with myself on board. I need to find the owner and discover what's happened. What the heck? I didn't sign up for going on a ride. What is this about? Oh. Uh-oh. Should we use Cuts with Storms? No, I don't think we need to. But we should probably recharge it, right? Probably should have been soul trapping those goblins.
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater Brigands.
Blackwater Brigands? Quite frankly, it's none of your business who I am.
Intruders are my business. I think instead of locking you in the storage room with the bouncer, I'm gonna dump your body overboard.
I'd like to see you try.
Die, cur!
Cool. I've killed a thief named Lynch. Apparently, he's a member of some group calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands. They must have hijacked the Bloated float and put her out to sea. It appears that Lynch has locked the Bloated float's bouncer in the storage room. I should search his body and see if there's a key to free him. Lynch's instructions. We'll give that a read real fast. Lynch's instructions. Lynch, Your instructions are to make your way to the bottom deck of the ship and secure all the rooms there. Make sure you don't disturb Minx. She's to be left alone to do her assignment. Remember, after the ship is scuttled, we'll meet back in Breville in 3 days. Make sure you destroy this note after you memorize it. S. Well, clearly didn't do his job, did he? Move him out of the way there. Good enough.
About time someone showed up. Thank you for freeing me. I'm Graman Gromarad, the Bloated Float's bouncer and helmsman.
Yes, I know.
I've been locked in that storage room for hours. I don't know exactly what's going on, but not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands stormed the ship. They took myself and Ormel, the float's owner, hostage and put the ship to sea. I have no idea what they're after. If you can get me safely to the top deck, I can steer the float home. But I'm not budging until the coast is clear. I'm used to dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves.
Fair enough. Do you know anything about these Blackwater Brigands?
All I know is there seems to be 4 of them. They blindfolded me before they put me in here, so I didn't see much.
Tell me a bit more about the ship. Why is it at sea? I thought it was an inn.
The float has 3 decks. This deck is the inn deck. The next level up is the tavern deck, and then there's the top deck.
I see.
If you're looking for a shield.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks.
You'll need it.
I guess so. So the note said not to disturb Minx, so if we...
Who there? Where do you
shit.
think you're going? Celine's not going to like this one bit. I wasn't to be disturbed.
Lynch sent me up here, actually.
Lynch sent you up here? Why? Did he send you to talk to Celine?
Yes, that's correct.
What does she need assistance with? She has Ormil under her own watchful eye in his cabin. Something isn't right here. What happened to Lynch?
He's dead, quite frankly. I killed him. I don't know why I don't have an option to lie to her, but yeah, I killed him.
You bested Lynch. I always knew he was out of practice. Oh well, I suppose it's up to me to do his job for him, as usual.
Very well, give it your best shot. Oh. Dark elf filth.
Die!
I've killed a second thief, this one a dark elf named Minx. Seems like these thieves are using strange code names. The only useful bit of advice I discovered is that their leader seems to be named Celine. I should search her belongings for anything of use, then make my way to the top deck and secure the ship's wheel for Graman. Alright, got a key.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I'll wait on the tavern deck until you clear the top deck. That's where the ship's wheel is located.
Alright. I understand that they're bandits. The leader's name is Celine.
I thought I heard an Imperial woman's voice while I was blindfolded. Other than that, I don't know much more about her.
Yeah, Celine doesn't sound like a very Imperial name.
I await your return, if you return.
I'm sure I will. Don't worry about me.
What are you doing up here? They find the Golden Galleon yet?
Golden Galleon? I'm awaiting orders.
Orders? Celine didn't tell me about this, and I don't remember her taking on someone else to help us find the Golden Galleon. When did all this happen?
3 days ago. Shit, I don't know. Yesterday.
Liar!
Oh,
We
shit.
never met yesterday.
Uh-oh.
You're an intruder!
Doesn't matter, I guess. I've slain yet another thief, this one a large Nord named Wrath. He was guarding the ship's wheel. He mentioned that they hijacked the Bloated float. to recover something called the Golden Galleon. I should now get Grommen and tell him that the path to the ship's wheel is safe. Alright, sounds good. I think that there is a way to go through this by just deceiving everybody, but obviously I'm not very good at that.
Sounds like the coast is clear, so I'll make my way up to the ship's wheel. But I'm not moving this hulk an inch until Ormill is safe.
Sounds good. Very reasonable.
Be cautious. Their leader sounds dangerous.
Oh, don't worry. I have no concerns about her.
How'd you get in here?
I took the key from Wrath. In a matter of speaking.
I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you?
Just the ship's cook. No, I'm here to join the gang. No. Why am I... I don't like either of these options. Why am I lying here, but I couldn't lie to what's-her-face?
There's no cook on board the Bloated float. How dare you try and make a fool of me? After I deal with you, I'll feed your body to the slaughterfish.
Yeah, good luck.
What's the matter, getting tired?
Well, easy enough. I've decided to kill Celine. Now that she's dead, I should speak to Ormill. Wasn't so much of a decision as it was I made up a stupid lie, and she decided to kill me. I didn't make any decisions. Blackwater Blade. Ooh. That's a lot. Holy shit. And it looks nice too. It looks really nice. Let's reapply this. It looks really nice. Oh, wow. And it does quite a bit. 26? Holy shit. Wow. Okay. You know what? This is our sword now. What does it do? Absorb fatigue? I mean, it's kind of poopy, but... Well, actually, it's not that bad, considering that we really need the fucking fatigue. Wow. It looks so cool, too. I really like the look of it. Wow. Looks so good. Hey, Ormill. Where'd you get the Daedric boots from?
Oh, thank goodness. That horrid woman kept threatening me. She said if I didn't come up with a loot, she'd throw me to the slaughterfish.
So what was her deal, exactly?
It's a pity she wouldn't surrender. Such a waste of a young life.
I mean, I don't really care about that.
Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They hijacked the Bloated float because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story. I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the previous owner hid within this very vessel. It was to be a statuette made completely of gold. At the time, the idea was quite clever, I thought. I figured the lore would draw more curiosity seekers and adventurers looking for the treasure. What could the harm be if, while they were here, they bought a drink or two?
But you don't have any
My business
drinks
has
to buy.
increased quite a bit since I leaked the story. Well, obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't want to have their blood on my hands. Anyway, sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely at the Imperial City docks.
You had that bow and arrow on your back the whole time. You didn't even use it, you weirdo.
I'm glad that you were on board to help rid me of them. If you hadn't been here, I don't even want to think about it.
You don't even have any drinks in your inventory. What do you mean people will buy? Oh, God.
I'll turn over her body and the bodies of her compatriots when we arrive at the Imperial City. Don't let it trouble you, friend.
All right.
You've already got the room.
Thank you.
Please, go get some rest.
I will. All right. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and rest up. Shouldn't take him too long to get back to the Imperial City. The bloated float has arrived back at the Imperial City. I should speak with Ormil before I disembark. Ormil! Hello there.
You're awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I suppose you're wondering what I did with Celine.
Not
the
particularly.
authorities at the Imperial City took her off the ship as soon as we docked. I was also informed that there was a reward for her capture.
Oh, well, there you go.
Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here, of course.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but you have nothing for me to buy here, so... Oh, now I know where he got all that stuff. It's what I sold to him. Okay, now it makes sense. The question stands, why didn't you use it?
Yes, the float is quite a vessel, don't you think? The only functioning tavern and inn on the water in all of Cyrodiil. Bought it maybe 10 years ago when it was decommissioned. Had to gut the whole thing to make room, but kept it seaworthy. All the furnishings were built inside the ship, since they were too big to be carried on board. Spared no expense.
Interesting.
She was a ruthless woman, and I'm glad she's gone. Such a waste.
A waste of what exactly? Anyway.
Farewell, my friend.
Let's get out of here. All right. Well, that was an adventure. Quite a few adventures in one day, actually. Let's go ahead and head back to the the Arcane University, which actually is just across the way. So, you know, maybe we'll water walk there. Yeah, it's just over there. We'll water walk. Why not? Talk to Taormina. I'm sure she's had enough time to mull things over, and let's see if she got the same thing out of the book as I did. And then I think we're going to call things. Yeah, this is going to be my sword. Moving forward, I think. This is really nice. So it does quite a fair bit of damage, and I actually quite like the enchantment on there because we do run out of endurance pretty quickly. Not endurance, fatigue pretty quickly. So it'll be nice to have something to restore it as we fight. Sword fighting is exhausting in real life too, so I kind of like this. I think that this would be for a swordsman, this would be a very practical enchantment to have. Whenever you strike a blow, you get some energy back. I like it from that perspective. All right, let's find Taormina.
You must be the Arcane
Varieties of
University's
runestone. Birthstone Doomstones bear red runes, appear with stone circles, and are associated with the classic birth signs
Wow.
of the
I
need a moment
apprentice
of
and
your
the
time.
Atronach.
I've got a moment, but
They
little
just
more.
picked up and left in the middle of her lecture. That is so rude. Oh my god. Oh. That is so funny. Whoops, wrong one. I meant to cast Relieve Burden.
I hope I can help.
So, have you come to draw any new conclusions about these books?
I think I may have figured out the hidden message in Mainkar Cameron's books. Do you have the 3rd and 4th volumes with you?
I do.
Excellent. Let's see. Yes. The first letter of each paragraph spells out a message. Write this down. Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun.
Ah, yes, so we were correct.
Are you familiar with Green Emperor Way? The gardens around the Imperial Palace? Something must be revealed there at noon. How exciting.
How time is it now, anyway? Oh,
Time to go down
you
to
know?
Green Emperor Way myself and see what's there. Well, good luck.
You know, we might just make it. We might just make it. So let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can get there quickly enough.
Ah, Magister, I just remembered. There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Sorry, we might just get there in time. I suspect that fast traveling would advance time too much, so I'm hopeful that just sprinting there will do the trick.
Hail, good citizen.
You?
Such grace.
She's the best.
Was from the other parts of Tamriel.
It's
Green Emperor away. All right. Where tower touches midday sun. Mm-hmm. I think we missed it. Yeah, we missed it. Dang. Ugh. God. That sucks. All right. Well, this is where we are going to call things for the time being. In the next episode, well, we'll have another look at, we'll give that another shot, right? But we will probably also do the arena and achieve yet more fame. In between episodes, I'm probably gonna sell off the Ebony Longsword, put Cutsless Storms away in our small little home. Wow, look at the detailing on that. That's so cool. That's really nice. Probably put away the book. Probably put away the Mythic Dawn commentaries too while we're at it. But for now, we are going to end with a little bit of reading. Dar-Lei is going to do a little bit of reading here in a graveyard. All right. Well, he'll take we'll imagine that he's taking a seat on this rock as he does some reading and enjoys the rainy weather. How is he going to keep it dry? With alteration, of course. That's how he keeps the pages dry. All right. History of the Empire, Volume 2. Actually, you know, before we do this, I'm going to get a little water. So I'll be back in a sec. All right, I have returned. Volume 1 of this series described in brief the lives of the first 8 emperors of the Septim dynasty, beginning with the glorious Tiber Septim and ending with his great-great-great-great-grandniece, Kintira II. Kintira's murder in Glenpoint while in captivity is considered by some to be the end of the pure strain of Septim blood in the imperial family. Certainly it marks the end of something significant. Uriel III not only proclaimed himself Emperor of Tamriel, but also Uriel Septim III, taking the eminent surname as a title. In truth, his surname was Mantiarco from his father's line. In time, Uriel III was deposed, and his crimes reviled. But the tradition of taking the name Septim as a title for the Emperor of Tamriel did not die with him. For 6 years, the War of the Red Diamond, which takes its name from the Septim family's famous badge, tore the Empire apart. The combatants were the 3 surviving children of Pelagius II, Potema, Sepphoris, and Magnus, and their various offspring. Potema, of course, supported her son Uriel III, and had the combined support of all of Skyrim and Northern Morrowind. With the efforts of Sepphoris and Magnus, however, the province of High Rock turned coat. The provinces of Hammerfell, Somerset Isle, Valenwood, Elsewhere, and Blackmarsh were divided in their loyalty, but most kings supported Sepphoris and Magnus. In 3rd Era 127, Uriel III was captured at the Battle of Ichadag, I'm gonna say, in Hammerfell. En route to his trial in the Imperial City, a mob overtook his prisoner's carriage and burned him alive within it. His captor and uncle continued on to the Imperial City, and by common acclaim was proclaimed Sepphoris I, Emperor of Tamriel. Sepphoris's reign was marked by nothing but war. By all accounts, he was a kind and intelligent man, but what Tamriel needed was a great warrior. And he, fortunately, was that. It took an additional 10 years of constant warfare for him to defeat his sister Potema, the so-called Wolf Queen of Solitude, who died in the siege of her city-state in the year 137. Sepphoris survived his sister by only 3 years. He never had time during the war years to marry, So it was his brother, the fourth child of Pelagius II, who assumed the throne. The Emperor Magnus was already elderly when he took up the imperial diadem, and the business of punishing the traitorous kings of the War of the Red Diamond drained much of his remaining strength. Legend accuses Magnus' son and heir Pelagius III of patricide, but that seems highly unlikely, for no other reason than that Pelagius was king of solitude following the death of Potema, and seldom visited the imperial city. Pelagius III, sometimes called Pelagius the Mad, was proclaimed emperor in the 145th year of the Third Era. Almost from the start, his eccentricities of behavior were noted at court. He embarrassed dignitaries, offended his vassal kings, and on one occasion marked the end of an imperial grand hall by attempting to hang himself. His long-suffering wife was finally awarded the regency of Tamriel, and Pelagius III was sent to a series of healing institutions and asylums until his death in Third Era 153 at the age of 34. The Empress Regent of Tamriel was proclaimed Empress Cyrodiil I upon the death of her husband. Some who do not mark the end of the Septim bloodline with the death of Kintira II consider the ascendancy of this dark elf woman the true mark of its decline. And Dar-Lei thinks to himself, well, they're right. Her defenders, on the other hand, assert that though Cyrodiil was not descended from Tiber, the son she had with Pelagius was, so the imperial chain did continue. Despite racist assertions to the contrary, Dar-Lei is like, no, they're true. Cyrodiil's 46-year reign was one of the most celebrated in Tamriel's history. I swear, I'm not going to leave Dar-Lei racist forever. He's going to have a turning point. It's just going to take a little while for him to get there. Because I can only play him as racist for so long. Both because I find racism abhorrent, but also, he needs to have a character arc. He needs to get over this. Also, I like dark elves. So, anyway, uncomfortable in the Imperial City, Cyrodiil traveled extensively throughout the Empire, such as no emperor ever had since Tiber's day. She repaired much of the damage that previous emperors' broken alliances and bungled diplomacy created. The people of Tamriel came to love their empress far more than the nobility did. Cyrodiil's death in a minor skirmish in Blackmarsh is a favorite subject of conspiracy-minded historians. Wait a minute. People of Tamriel, Cyrodiil's death. Interesting. The sage Montalius' I wish they would dive into that a little bit more. The sage Montalius' discovery, for instance, of a disenfranchised branch of the Septim family and their involvement with the skirmish was a revelation indeed. When Cassander assumed the throne upon the death of his mother, he was already middle-aged. Only half-elven, he aged like a Breton. In fact, he had left the rule of Wayrest to his half-brother Uriel due to poor health. Nevertheless, as the only true blood relation of Pelagius and thus Tiber, he was pressed into accepting the throne. To no one's surprise, the Emperor Cassander's reign did not last long. In 2 years, he joined his predecessors in eternal slumber. Uriel Lariat, Cassander's half-brother, and the child of Cyrodiil I and her imperial consort Galaver Lariat, after the death of Pelagius III, left the kingdom of Wayrest to reign as Uriel IV. Legally, Uriel IV was a septim. Cassander had adopted him into the royal family when he became king of Wayrest. Nevertheless, to the council and the people of Tamriel, he was a bastard child of Cyrodiil. Uriel did not possess the dynamism of his mother, and his long 43-year reign was a hotbed of sedition. Uriel IV's story is told in the 3rd volume of this series. Fascinating stuff. Yeah, Dar-Lei is like, Cyrodiil couldn't have been that great. This sounds like dark elf propaganda. Anyway, I don't know where I'm gonna end things. There's nowhere really good here, but that is gonna do it for the day. That will do it for the day. In the next episode, we will go ahead and do a little bit. We'll complete our time with the, we'll go ahead and fight the Great Prince in the arena. investigate where Tower touches midday sun and uncover yet more of the Mythic Dawn's plot against Tamriel. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.